Hey, shalom, brothers and sisters. Welcome back. I thank you again for joining me. Today, I want to talk about the disobedient prophet. Now, I wish I could tell you his name, but it's not. His name's not recorded in Scripture, probably for the simple reason that he disobeyed Yahweh and His commands. Now, this story could be found in 1 Kings chapter 13. Now, this disobedient, unknown prophet, he encountered Jeroboam, the king of Israel, to tell him his wrongs and everything. I just want to read a couple verses in this before I get to why he was disobedient, what happened to him. And this is verse 3 of chapter 13. And the prophet is actually, talking to Jeroboam. And he gave a sign the same day, saying, "This is a sign which Yahweh hath spoken. Behold, the altar shall be rent, and the ashes that are upon it shall be poured out." And it came to pass, when King Jeroboam heard the saying of the man of Elohim, which he cried against the altar in Bethel, that he put forth his hand from the altar, saying, "Lay hold on him." He's pointing and saying, "Seize this man." And his hand, which he put forth against him, dried up, so that he could not pull it in again to him. It withered. The altar also rent, and the ashes poured out from the altar, according to the sign which the man of Elohim was given by the word of Yahweh. And the king answered and said unto the man of Elohim, "Entreat now the face of Yahweh thy Elohim, and pray for me that my hand may be restored me again." And the man of Elohim besought Yahweh, and the king's hand was fully restored again, and became as it was before. And the king said unto the man of Elohim, "Come home with me, and refresh thyself, and I will give thee a reward." And the man of Elohim said unto the king, "If thou wilt give me half thine house, I will not go in with thee, neither will I eat bread nor drink water in this place. For so it was charged by me the word of Yahweh, saying, Eat no bread, nor drink no water, no turn again from the same way that thou camest." So he went another way and returned not by the way that he had come to Bethel. So he had a command. Yahweh told him, you don't eat anything, you don't drink, as far as don't go to somebody's house, you know, don't do that. You got a mission, and you need to do it this way and my way. Now we're going to go to the disobedience, how the fall of this unknown prophet. Now there dwelt an old prophet in Bethel, and his sons came and told him about the works that the man of Elohim had done that day in Bethel, the words which had spoken unto the king. Them they told also to their father. And their father said unto them, What way went he? For his sons had seen what way the man of Elohim went, which came from Judah. And he said unto their sons, Saddle me my donkeys. So they saddled him the donkey, and he rode thereon, and went after the man of Elohim, which is the unknown prophet, and found him sitting under an oak. And he said unto him, Art thou the man of Elohim that camest from Judah? And he said, I am. And he said unto him, Come home with me and eat bread. And he said, I may not return with thee, nor go in with thee, neither will I eat bread, nor drink water with thee in this place. For it was said to me by the word of Yahweh, Thou shalt eat no bread, nor drink water there, nor turn again to go by the way that thou camest. He said unto him, I am a prophet also, as thou art. And an angel spoke unto me by the word of Yahweh, saying, Bring him back to thee unto thine house, that he may eat bread and drink water. But he lied unto him. He was lying when he said that. He went back with him and did eat bread in his house and drank water. And it came to pass, as they sat at the table, the word of Yahweh came unto the prophet that brought him back. And he cried unto the man of Elohim that came from Judah, saying, Thus saith Yahweh, For so much as thou hast disobeyed the mouth of Yahweh, and hast not kept the commandment which Yahweh thy Elohim commanded thee, but camest back, and hast eaten bread and drink water in the place of the which Yahweh did say to thee, eat no bread and drink no water, thy carcass shall not come upon the grave of thy fathers. And it came to pass after he had eaten bread and after he had drunk, that he saddled for him the donkey, to wit, for the prophet whom he had brought back. And when he was gone, a lion met him by the way, and slew the disobedient prophet. And his carcass was cast in the way, and the donkey stood by it. The lion also stood by the carcass. And behold, men passed by and saw the carcass east in the way, and the lion standing by the carcass. And they came and told it in the city where the old prophet dwelt. And when that prophet that brought him back from the way heard thereof, he said, it is the man of Elohim who was disobedient unto the word of Yahweh. Therefore Yahweh hath delivered him unto the lion, which hath torn him and slain him according to the word of Yahweh, which he spoke unto him. And he spoke to his sons, saying, saddle me my donkey. And they saddled him, and he went and found his carcass cast in the way, and the donkey and the lion standing by the carcass. The lion had not eaten the carcass, nor torn it, or torn the donkey. And the prophet took up the carcass of the man of Elohim and laid it upon the donkey and brought it back. And the old prophet came to the city to mourn and to bury him. And he laid his carcass in his own grave, and they mourned over him, saying, alas, my brother. And it came to pass after he was buried him, that he spoke to his sons, saying, when I am dead, then bury me in the grave whereon the man of Elohim is buried. Lay my bones beside his bones. For the saying which he cried by the word of Yahweh against the altar in Bethel, and against all the house of the high places which are in the cities of Samaria, shall surely come to pass. After this thing, Jeroboam returned not from his evil way, but made again of the lowest of the people priests of the high places. Whosoever would, he consecrated him, and he became one of the priests of the high places. The thing became sin unto the house of Jeroboam, even to cut it off and to destroy it from off the face of the earth. So this prophet, he had good intentions. He followed Yahweh up to an extent, but he was fooled by this other prophet. This other prophet come up and said, hey, an angel come to me and said it's okay to come back. So he believed him, and he paid the ultimate price for his disobedience, and that just tells you something. We could be misled. That's a lesson learned. We can be misled, and a lot of us are misled in a lot of things, and we got to be on high alert and on guard. He come up and the disobedient prophet took that prophet's word for it. He took his word for it without. He could inquire it onto Yahweh. The answer. Is this true? What this man is saying? And he never did. He paid the ultimate price, and we don't know his name because maybe Yahweh, it was a disgrace and upsetting that he just said, I ain't going to mention his name. I mean, he had a well-known prophet named Jonah. He did the same thing. A disobedience. He didn't want to go to, he didn't want to give the message. He went the other way. He didn't want nothing to do with being a prophet or sending a message. And Yahweh, he didn't destroy him. He, had the fish come up and, consume him. And he was stuck in the belly for 3 days, 3 nights, and it was spit out. And then Jonah finally did it. He finally gave the message, and he still didn't like the message he gave because he didn't think the people were deserving of being saved or warned, because he didn't like those people, but anyways, that's just, like I said, this is a lesson to be learned. And we should learn not to just take somebody's word for it. You just gotta do some inquiries and things like that. But I just wanted to share that with you, and you know, just First Kings chapter 13. I highly recommend you study that chapter. Read it and everything, get a full glimpse on the whole thing about this unknown prophet. His confrontation with Jeroboam, and what happened to him on the way back to where he was going. And anyways, thanks again for watching and everything. And until we meet again, please watch my other videos, and also give me a big thumbs up and hit that notification bell. And I appreciate if you join my little clan and subscribe. Until we meet again, thanks, and peace out and shalom.